Pritchett, Hot Springs Creek chapter. My question's for you, Leon. When you're going to break this up into into 15 districts and whatever, is this a growing in government, or is this going to require additional budgetary things? I mean, we seem to always just grow. We never seem to reduce anything, and I'm not sure that there's a benefit to grow government more. I mean, I've been satisfied with much of what the Attorney General does and how we handle this, but, and as what we've had presented here today, they have good programs already, updating. You know, I haven't heard of half of what you spoke about there, all of those, truthfully. So as a citizen, and the people who pay attention to these things usually are usually the people that are older, because we have a lot of time to do it. And I still haven't heard of what you've talked about. So I'm very concerned about growing government, because if you're going to have attention to budget, I'm not sure I agree. Thank you.
Thank you for your question. It's a fair question. I get it all the time. No, you will not grow government. I'm a conservative, and so I'm all about limited government. But I'm also about getting services out efficiently. And it will be 15 county districts where we have existing staff assigned to be in those districts. So it would not be, you know, the Attorney General's office has about 170 employees. And so you're talking about 3 employees per the 5 districts. So you're talking 15 employees that we currently have that we can put into these districts to work with state, municipal governments, law enforcement, because one of the things that the Attorney General's office is tasked with as the chief law enforcement officer is working with law enforcement and making sure that, you know, laws are executed and prosecuted and so on and so forth. And so that's the purpose for doing that, is to make sure you have boots on the ground, because like I said, you could be up in Clay County and not have access to the AG's office. You could be up in Benton County or wherever. I've been to 60 counties out of 75 campaigning. I got 15 to go, and I hear everywhere around the state that sometimes they aren't able to get in touch with the AG's office. That's no knock on the AG's office, because they're busy and they're getting low. But having them in those districts, having them in those areas, gives them better access to the AG's office.
Systemic and organizational, not the issue.
The only thing that I would add to that is that, you know, I was able to watch some of this symposium this morning from my office using YouTube TV. So, I mean, if the last year and a half taught us anything, you know, you can do things online, make things very accessible. I mean, cut down costs and overhead. I mean, a lot of the education ideas we've learned can be done virtually. I don't remember the last time I did a continuing legal ed meeting. It was actually in person. I've done a lot of them online. So I think there's a lot of opportunities to be diverse and to make them accessible and even cut down.
Any other questions?